taking a look at let's kind of look at the map here real quick.
Last chance to nail down your
Now,
strategy.
generally, you want to see at least one Treb controller from each team. And why do you do that? That's annoying. The Treb can hit
Hold
all
on to
points,
your points. Seize
being able to
theirs.
pretty much hit anywhere on the map. Same with the Red. Red's able to hit all these points and pretty much everything in between here. And nice, kind of a nice split there. Now, we are seeing the blue team actually getting their Treb controller first with a Guardian, so that's going to be a kind of a big deal to try and take out the Treb controller from the blue side. Red side might be a little bit easier for the blue side because it is a warrior. Now, the warriors do not make very good bunker builds, at least to my knowledge, so it's going to be very, very hard for the red team to keep their Treb controller if someone does go for it, and that is what's going to happen right now. 2 for the price of 1. Not going to happen. Looks like we are seeing blue completely dominate the middle because of this Treb controller right here being able to just completely hammer the middle position here for the blue team. And looks like the windmill actually is going to be contested. Not going to be contested. It was contested by the blue team, but they were able to do some nice kind of juking, and the red team was able to come out on top of that. Now, the red team does not have their trebuchet anymore. Let's actually take a look at how well the engineer will actually defend this trebuchet. Very, very important for both sides to have the trebuchet. As we did see, red team does not have the trebuchet right now. And unfortunately, the engineer is actually taking quite a lot of damage here, but damaging the thief to almost next to nothing. He does go down very, very quickly here. His I apologize, guys. I'm not sure where these hiccups are coming from. The engineer still very, very low life here. His Treb has about 8 seconds left. We will see if he's able to keep contesting this this area here. Does a very, very nice job there. Is he going to be able to down the warrior? He is able to down that warrior. Very, very nice job there from the engineer. It looks like his buddy is going to take over, and here comes another red player to try and get rid of this trebuchet. But it looks like the engineer is going to be able to kind of distract him just a little bit enough to really make sure that the blue team, again, still has that middle point. Very, very important to have that middle point. And not really too worried about if the trebuchet is going to go down for the blue side, at least yet. We are only seeing the warrior here versus these two blue team members here. So let's go back to the map here and take a look at the red trebuchet. A ton of people here actually on the defense here. Unfortunately, Kedamonos was down. He did try and kill the red trebuchet. It did almost die there. Very, very low health on that trebuchet, but honestly, a little bit too many players from the red team kind of came onto the trebuchet there. So both teams now do have the trebuchet firing onto the middle. That is going to be a very, very kind of key element there. And it looks like someone just killed themselves. Not sure how that happened. But let's actually take a look at the clock tower here. Lots of damage being dealt to the blue team. 2 stomps for either side. So that's going to even up the score just a little bit. But like I said, both trebuchets are going to be able to fire at both points there. Unfortunately, the blue is going to be a miss just a little bit. The red is hitting dead on here. So now this is going to give the red side complete control of the middle because this trebuchet does a lot of damage. Unfortunately, the blue, can it hit? Let's take a look here. Blue actually does hit now. So both teams are going to be able to control the mid. Just kind of depending on who can kill who faster, because fastest is not a word. I apologize for that, all you grammar Nazis out there. So we'll come back to the middle just a little bit later, and we are seeing the blue being able to pretty much capture the mansion, and they do have the windmill. Now, again, remember, the blue team won because they had both sides last match, so we can see that a little kind of mirroring strategy kind of comes back down to here. Now, we are seeing the Guardian Kedamonos versus Noodle. I love that name. Noodle is such a wonderful name. Noodle's the pet there. Kedamonos is going to actually take out the trebuchet for the red
Did you see that?
talk person. Thank you for the red team, and the blue team still has that trebuchet. Just a lot of damage here onto the middle. It's very important to keep this middle trebbed at all times, unless they call for a trebuchet over here onto the windmill side, or if we're going to go onto the mansion side. But the mansion is completely uncontested here. Again, the blue just being able to completely dominate this mid area, and they are ahead by about 100 points, give or take. And the red team, again, trying to really desperately get rid of this Guardian here, but going to be able to not unfortunately do much here. Trebuchet just, again, she one shot does a ton of damage. It knocks them down. It also does stun a little bit too if they do hit right. So middle once again going to be able to go to the blue side, and we are going to see Snap or Snape. Not sure how to say that. Snap. Snape. 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 Sna depending. It's technically Snap because there is no E at the end. Snap the Guardian going to be able to actually take the blue windmill for the side of his dirty blue team. And we are seeing another Guardian named You Know You Love Me, which I do. I love you very much, buddy. Going to be attacking both players here. I'm not entirely sure if that was the smart choice. It is a 2 versus 1 with a Guardian and also I believe that is a Thief. Yeah, that is going to be a Thief with haste and Thieves Guild. So that's going to really kind of deal a lot of damage here. The Thief is very, very close to dying, but he did have stealth. He is able to completely kind of stay in the fight here. And he does pop Thieves Guild in the middle of stealth, so he does not know that he's here. He's going to open up onto this, I believe that is, what was that? What is this?
Did you see that?
I can't actually
Red
tell.
team got a capture point.
I wish I could, but I can't. I apologize, guys. A lot of buffs for both Snap and the Thief there. It looks like Snap did use a couple of his shouts, which is really, really nice. Stand Your Ground is just a crazy good skill. Gives you retaliation and stability. Retaliation, pretty much what retaliation is going to do is going to damage you every time you hit somebody. So it's like a damage reflection, but you still take the damage. But your opponent takes damage too if he damages you. And basically, stability makes you immune to stun, knockbacks, launch, and knockdown effects, shrinks, floats, fears, and dazes. It basically makes you immune to anything that would knock you over CC. You can still be feared. No, I'm sorry, you cannot be feared. I think I'm not, well, actually, I think it just gives you stability. You can't be anything. I know there's one skill that goes through stability or something. I don't remember. I apologize for that. But Blue, again, just in complete control of both sides. They are ahead by about 200 points now. Now, Red really needs to really dominate here. Let's actually take a look at the Trebuchet here. And looks like the Red is really desperately trying to kill off the Trebuchet for the Blue team. And they are going to be able to pretty easily here. Looks like the Engineer, who is the Engineer THZ or Thiz, is going to be doing a very good job at really kind of just putting all this damage everywhere that he needs to be. He is going to try and stop this Necromancer here. If he is going to be able to stop the Necromancer here. And again, his turret explosion just completely healing him. And it looks like he does have a lot of just really, really good solid heals. He's not really worried about if however many people are actually going to be there. So very, very nice job from Thuz. So very, very nice job. Look at that. He took out 2 people, and he goes right back to Trebin, right back to just dominating this Trebuchet. So very, very nice job. And looks like the Blue team is going to try and contest the windmill here. We are seeing 4 members of the Red team going to try and probably contest this clock tower. And not entirely sure that's a good idea. Since they do have the Blue Trebuchet to kind of contend with, they really should send them over to the Trebuchet and try and get it down, and then try and take the clock tower. Because the clock tower, again, if you have that Trebuchet just constantly bombarding it, it's not going to be pretty. It really is not going to be pretty. It's going to hurt a lot. So, why texted me again? I apologize. Again, guys, I really appreciate the views. If you guys have any feedback, I am more than welcome to adhere to any feedback you guys have. I know it's not the best analytical commentary, but I'm still really, really learning the current meta and just kind of really familiarizing myself with how everything looks and how everything plays. So again, guys, feedback is very, very much appreciated.